Hello everybody, welcome to another Let's Play Minecraft. Me, your host Lidless. On the previous episode we did my tri-farm here, and as you can see I have this entire area filled up with potatoes now. Still have not found carrots, so that side is wheat for right now. Pardon my slip of tongue there. I've been throwing some seeds and wheat in here. It's probably going to be the food chest. As you can see, I got rid of the top two. I decided it was too much with that. What I'm probably going to do is put a furnace over here. Actually, I'll do that right now because I've got plenty of cobblestone to stick one in at least. Don't have any coal for it, but decided I'm going to put the furnace in the ground right, yeah. So yeah, that's going to be to cook my potatoes, make them baked potatoes. This is where I'm going to be sticking all my hose. I doubt I will ever fill this entire chest up, because there's just no way I'm going to need to go through that many hose, but I don't know, I might use it for something else, like if the food chest over there becomes filled, I'll throw some excess into here. This was a suggestion by a good friend of mine. His username on YouTube is My Name is Tuna. But he suggested one way I could get over to this area is to create kind of a dais. I don't know if this is exactly where he thought it should be, but I thought this would be a good area, and as you can see, it totally works. I can step into and out of the middle section without ever uprooting, unless of course I click on it, but without ever uprooting it. So that was something I was trying to figure out how to do last episode. But yeah, I've also fixed the entrance. I was having a bit of trouble because this used to be one door, one wide, and basically I made a small minor mistake in that I made it one door when it should be two, because this is all an even width. So now that I've made it two, it looks very even, and no side is, uneven. As for what to do this episode, I mentioned last episode I might get started on a branch mine. I think that's what I'm gonna do, except I had a pretty decent idea as far as how to go about doing it. I thought, or I've been thinking, I'm gonna make my branch mine over here. Now, I'm on a survival island. It's just some couple little islands out in the middle of literally nowhere, and that's probably where I'm gonna make my branch mine. Except I was thinking what might be a cool idea is in the mine also make a lighthouse with revolving redstone lamps. Of course that would require me to go into the nether and gather some glowstone, which this was probably going to be a couple episodes worth of a project. But yeah, I think I'm going to see it started on the branch mine part at least this episode, and then maybe next episode we'll head into the nether. As you can see, I had to raise my bed up because it just was not working when it was underneath down in there. I've got 9 diamonds here. I found two separate veins of at least 4 diamonds down in that cave again. But it's so open down in there that I was getting overrun with mobs, so I didn't harvest them yet. Know exactly their location, but I haven't got to harvesting them. I'll probably head down there sometime in between episodes and collect, but there's no reason I need to show you that. I've done enough caving for now, and you guys are probably sick of seeing it. If not, go ahead, leave a comment, let me know. But for now, I'm going to get started on my branch mine. Now, for that, I'm going to need... I'll just turn all of that into wood. I'm going to need some stairs. So if I can remember how to make stairs here, I think... Yes, cool, okay. I'm going to need quite a few, so let's just split all these up. Not stairs, ladders, excuse me. I always get the two mixed up, but I'm gonna need quite a few. Okay, that'll probably be enough. 54, I think that should be enough. Where are we at here? 57, yeah, that'll definitely, even though I'm down a bit lower than, what, down a bit lower right now, that'll probably be enough. I'm also going to need some tools, especially pickaxes. So let's go on and make this one here, and then I'll grab some more wood, make some sticks. And let's make 1, 2, 3 more. That ought to be enough. That'll definitely be enough, actually. Okay. I'm gonna need more swords, just in case, because I am playing on hard difficulty, so this could get ugly. That'll be enough shovels for now. I'm gonna need a crafting. Actually, I got some right there. Need a crafting table. I'm gonna need some chests, and I'll need some furnaces. Okay. Let me sleep, so I'm not getting attacked by mobs. Come on, there we go. Now, the way I like to do my farms is pretty simple. I like to just dig straight down. For those of you who don't know, if you're on a ladder and you hold shift, it will not, you won't fall down, so you can still mine from the ladder and, you know, take care of things that way. But I'm pretty much just gonna mine straight down onto this, and reach close to bedrock. I think the best place to find diamonds are probably 8 to 12. So 8 to 12 is about what I'm going to be shooting for, which means, let's see, I would probably want my feet to be around 7, and I want to find the center of this island here. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. This, let's see, 13. This looks about center, actually. It's probably more about into here. Yeah, I think I'll start digging right here, actually. So I'll dig down as far as I can, which is only ever 3. Get my ladders here. And I'll set some torches up just to keep mobs away while I dig down. Now, it's actually kind of dangerous because mobs will be able to fall down in here, but it's daytime, so I've got quite a bit of time. Now just drop 1, 2, 3, and mine again. Now what I like to do is, while I dig down like this, I like to every now and then throw in a torch to keep things lit up, because it will start getting very dark as I go down in, so you want to make sure you keep it lit up. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. I think I'm going to do it every, from here, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to do it every 6 blocks. 1, 2, 3. Right there. That'll keep this nice and lit up for us, so we can get down in here. Now, this is going to go quite a bit down. If you notice, I am at y equals 45, and I've got 36. Whoops, accidentally screenshot. Oh well. So I got 36 ladders. I may run out, actually. I don't know. I'm misclicking buttons like a mother, though. Alright, let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. Okay. Get my ladders. But yeah, I've been really thinking about how I can build the mine building, and I realized I'm on an island, and what better way to make it seem like it's an island than to have a lighthouse. And I was thinking, well, if I'm gonna have a lighthouse, I might as well have something important in the lighthouse, something functional and something to use. And I don't know, I just thought with a lighthouse, having a mine inside of it would just be perfect. So I think that's what I'm gonna use for this island, is just get a mine going and put a lighthouse around it. Now, if it's going to actually be a lighthouse, it's not going to be on all the time. Well, it will be on all the time, but by that, what I mean is, I'm going to make some kind of rotating redstone device with lamps. I've seen a few of them done, but I want to try and build this one from scratch. So what I'm probably going to do is get the basic design down first, do some practice runs with redstone lamps, and get the clock to work to where it rotates, and then figure out what the dimensions need to be of the lighthouse in order for it to work. So where are we at here? We're at 24. We're getting there. We got 15 more. That should maybe put us right where we need to be. Let's see, 24 and 15. Yeah, I think that'll work. So we'll find out, won't we? Where are we at now? We're at 18, so it's gonna put us at 9. So I'm gonna be a little short. But it should not be a problem, because I won't have the ladders, but 9 is close enough. Okay. Yeah, I literally just dig straight down until I get to where I need to be. And this is final. We are at feet 9, so I really need to go down one more. There went my pick. That's why I brought a lot. Okay. Now what's lucky is with these ladders, you can actually, I think, I'm going to test this. I don't think you need one every single space. No, you totally do. Okay. But this is where my branch mine is going to be. I like to clear out the entire area, so it's going to be at feet position 8. Now this I can layer the mine any which way I want, but for now I'm just going to dig around and try to set out some space here. So we already got some coal there. That's excellent. What I'm going to need down in here, it'd be nice to, one day when I get into the nether, to have a daylight sensor down here, so I can, if I ever need to go back up, I can have that to let me know if it's night or day. Not that it'll matter really, because I'm gonna have torches all over the place, so mobs won't be able to spawn to begin with. But I'm gonna clear out some of this room, and I will get back with you guys in a few minutes. Okay, and I'm back. If you notice this area up in here, that's where I was stopping before. I actually moved down to y=5 because that is the lowest layer that you hit bedrock. And I thought that'd be a good area to just start this mine. Now, these torches represent where my tunnels are going to be. So if you imagine, this is going to be my tunnel. Why have I built it this way? Well, it's because by building this tunnel, I am hitting this area, these sides, And on this level, I probably won't be hitting too much right in here because of the bedrock, but as you go higher, say I'm going to make another tunnel starting there, so this bottom will be revealed. Actually, it'll probably be higher than that. It'll probably be, that'll probably be where my feet will be, because this is, no, I was right the first time. That's where the tunnel is going to be, where my feet is, because this block will be revealed. But, so yeah, that's going to be the first tunnel, and then I'll have one here, 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 right here. Let's just light this up a little bit. And one here, here, here. Probably sick of hearing me say here, but you get the general idea. Anyway, all these tunnels, as you can see, I'm hitting every spot I possibly can. Now, when I get up to the higher layer, I'll be able to hit these other blocks that I can't. For instance, right now I can't hit these two, because if I just start digging straight back in this one, as you can see, I'm only seeing what's on the sides, what's on the top, what's in front, and what's on the bottom. I can't hit this one ever by going through here unless I were to say there was a block here that I could mine. Like say right here, this block would then reveal the corners. But yeah, I've gone down to y = 5, although it's not the best place to find diamonds. This is going to be a lot bigger than what it looks right now. So what I'm going to be doing is basically digging back like so. And I'll still have this tunnel here, but above it I'm going to be building back. So it's going to be like kind of like a step. Build the tunnel back, and then this is where this tunnel will begin. And then this part I'll just increase, just to give you a rough idea. So it's going to be like it's stepped, so you'll be able to jump up, and then I'm going to stagger them. So even though this block's revealed, but this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one are not by this tunnel. However, if I make a tunnel right in here, now I've hit all those areas, and likewise, I'm going to build another tunnel on this side, right in there. So I'm hitting every area I possibly can. Now, I'm going to get back to work and start clearing out a lot more of this area and show you exactly what I mean. So, yeah. Be back in just a moment. Okay, so I'm back, and I've realized that I have made a mistake. If you notice, I said this one, this one, this one, this one, that one are going to be the locations that I'm hitting, say, this tunnel. Now, even though I'll only need 2 wide here, the problem is that when I stagger it above this one, I'm going to be off center. So what I'm going to need to do is actually where these tunnels are at on the sides is spread that out one more block, so there's 3 in between. So this middle section will not be hit, but if I make a tunnel above it right here and not in there, then I'm hitting all those areas. So yeah, that's where I'm going to need to do my next tunnel. So this one is not going to be a tunnel. This needs to be filled up. So it's going to be 3 wide like that. Let me grab some more solid stone and I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so there's this one tunnel here. I need to go back with this wall one more time, and this is going to be the start of the next tunnel. So then, what's happening is I am hitting this one, this one, this one. And then I'm with this tunnel up here, I'm hitting here, 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 and here. And see, I'm hitting every single block with a torch. I'm hitting every single block with a torch with my tunnels, except for this block here, which it's a bit minor, but there's probably going to be nothing but bedrock there anyway, so it's not too big of a loss. But yeah, I need to make this a tunnel as well. And then this will be a tunnel. Like so. So I'm hitting this, 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 there, there, and here, and there. So yeah, as you can see, I'm hitting just about every block, and just the same as this, 2 more blocks up, I'll have another tunnel. Because see, this one's not being hit, so if I start building a tunnel right in here, the next tunnel, then I'm hitting it. So there, and of course up in there. And that's how the design of my branch mine is going to work, so that I'm hitting every single spot, I'm getting every single bit of resources I can, except for these bottom blocks on the bottom floor. Those are the only ones I'll be missing. It's a small price for that to get all the rest of these tunnels going. And it's going to be repeated like that on these walls here, so I've actually screwed up this entire area, and I'm going to need to redesign it. But I'm going to do this first wall before I get onto the other ones. But anyway, I just had to come back and let you know my folly. And I'll come back when I've designed a bit more of this and figured out the rest. So, okay, so I have gotten started here pretty good so far. I've made all the dimensions correct, so I got my tunnels built on this side. Trying to think here if maybe I've done something wrong again, but I'm not sure. I'm sure it will come to me. Seems like this might, I don't know. It's able to be expanded, so like if I needed to make another tunnel, like right now this area is not going to be hit. This one will when I make a tunnel up here, but these two are not going to be hit because I don't have another section. This is just going to be wall. But what's cool about it is if I ever want to expand these walls back, if I ever want to just push them back, you know, I'll be able to, because they're infinitely expandable, really. You just go 3 out one direction, remove all the cobblestone, of course, or all the solid stone, and then start new tunnels. It's a bit of work, but it allows you to hit every single space, and you'll get tons and tons of resources. I should never be without. It is a bit time consuming. It's really probably not the most efficient way as far as getting rid of stone goes, but it's probably the most efficient as far as getting every single resource without getting a bunch of stone. I am going to get a whole bunch. I've already got quite a bit, but what's good about it is I'm going to get every single resource in this area by going back these tunnels. I won't miss a single part, except for these bottom blocks, of course, and the ones on the sides, but like I said, I can just expand them back, and then I'll be able to get those on the sides, so it's not too big of a deal, but I'm still expanding on this. I just wanted to give you a little bit of heads up, let you know where I'm at so far. Of course, for you, it's just about instant, but yeah, I'm going to get back to work and see how much more I can finish of this, see if I can get basic layout started, and then I'll be using this as my mine from here on out. As you can see, I put a crafting table down and some furnaces just to go ahead and burn up some resources. Like there's some 5 iron that I've gotten, and yeah, I'll get back to work. Alright, and I'm back, and I have cleaned out this entire area from where I'm going to start anyway. Like I said, it could just keep getting pushed back. This section I've already kind of started pushing it back to make extra tunnels, which I think there's going to be one here. But for now, all the dimensions are correct. Got 1 tunnel there, so this here, here, and here, and here are getting hit. Here, 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 and there. I'm out of torches. It's kind of funny. Let's just use this dirt here. Here, and of course there, hit, there and there, and so on. So as you can see, this area is going to hit every section I need as far as finding the resources go. And again, the only spot that will not be getting hit at all is going to be these last blocks on the 3 square, because they can't go down any further. I cannot remove this bedrock, so those are the only areas that are not going to be hit. So if there's diamonds hidden in there, I guess I just miss out on them, but that's okay. It is a bit uneven. I think this is 4 blocks and this is 3, but that makes sense because every single one of these has to be an odd number. See, there are 5 blocks between, there are 3 blocks between the next tunnel, so it's a little uneven, but it's gotta be. But that's alright. Not too worried about it. I'm not that OCD, I guess. But if I ever want to continue with more tunnels leading up, all I gotta do is remove these sections here and then just push it back and make a new tunnel right up in here, which I can go on and kind of design that, I guess. So I'll need one there, here. I think there's going to be another one right here, maybe? No. Oh, I see. It's going to be right here. Yes. So yeah, and then it's basically just kind of like a small ladder, and if I wanted, I could put stairs on here to make easier access. That may be something I do later. Maybe I'll do it with cobblestone steps. I don't know. But yeah, it's pretty good way to get resources, and it's a bit time consuming, and you have to kind of decide early on how you want to do it. Do you want to go back each of these tunnels as far back as you can? Do you want to go till your pick breaks? You know, do you want to do you want to go back only like maybe 100 meters before moving on to the next tunnel? Me personally, I typically go until a pick breaks, or I hit lava. If I hit lava or a lava lake, sometimes I'll try to get around it, but for the most part, I find it's easier just to stop at a lava lake and just stop there. I'm trying to get rid of this gravel, make this new tunnel. Okay, so that's tunnel. But yeah, I'm really pleased with how this has turned out. This is how I've typically done it on a server me and some friends play on. I don't know, we've been on that server a while, but this is how my branch mine works there, and I've found it works really well. It's a bit more time consuming though. The problem with it is that you have to decide how far you want to go down a tunnel, and on the server I didn't really do it by pick breaking or lava lakes or anything. I just kind of went until I got bored, which sometimes I would go thousands of meters before managing to finish up that tunnel. So if, for instance, I go back here 1,000 meters and there happens to be a diamond block like 5 blocks back and on here on the right, I went back 1,000 blocks, never finding diamond when it was right down in this tunnel. That is the only problem, is that sometimes there'll be, you know, some resources really close by, but you're spending so much time down in one tunnel that you miss it. That's why I kind of decided I'm going to go just until a pick breaks, which I think is 256 blocks. I may be wrong on that. I'm probably wrong on that, and I'm sure Tuna will correct me, maybe, but I don't know. Either way, it's about 250 with an iron pickaxe. Now, if you have diamond, it's upwards of 1,000 or something. I'm not sure, but I typically just use iron pickaxes, and I think that's what I'm going to be using to do this, because even though it's slow, it is easier to manage as far as time, because I don't want to spend a bunch of time down in one tunnel when the diamond could be sitting right over here in this tunnel, or in this one. If I just go back 250 blocks, then I've found enough resources in that one to continue on to a different one. And since this is infinitely expandable, I mean, I can just tear out these walls and start moving it back, and then go again. It's actually doubles as a cobblestone dirt gravel farm as well, because you can just keep digging this back and make one giant hole. Granted, it's very time consuming, but this is going to be my mine. This is where I'm going to go for mainly for resources. I'm going to be doing some caving, of course, here and there, but this is going to be my main hub if I just want to hurry up and find as much diamond as I possibly can in a short amount of time, or redstone and iron, etc. Most of the time when I get out of here is coal, though. Coal tends to be #1 resource across the board that you're going to find, but yeah, these chests, I don't really have a good system for where to put these. I suppose I could stick them here in the ground. Actually, it's probably a good little area to put them. Where do I put, that's my cobblestone. Yeah, I'll just, here's what I can do. I can keep putting chests in like that. I suppose I could get rid of this cobblestone area here, but I'll do that in a second. But yeah, yeah, it'd be nice to have an area where I could put some chests in. Of course, you know, I could make these just steps, cobblestone steps. That way you won't have to jump every time. But I don't know. I like how this works. And another thing I plan on doing is probably after move this back a bit, maybe after I get the lighthouse built, is have an area that just drops down into, say, like right into here. Let's just say that's filled with water, and just drop straight down from the roof area. And when you drop straight down, you land in water, so you take no damage. Just as a quick way to get down here, because going down these steps is very time consuming. There's no easy way to go up. I suppose I could do like a minecart elevator or something. That would be neat. But as far as getting down, I'm going to have to do the water drop. But for that, I'm going to need some kind of building secured up above. So for now, I think I'm going to head down some of these tunnels, and we'll do a little, maybe a little time lapse. I don't know. I haven't done a time lapse before, so we'll see what ends up happening, and I'll let you know if I decide it's just, you know, it's beyond my ability, although I don't think it will be. I assume you just speed up the video. I don't know. I'm kind of rambling now. So I'm going to do some of these tunnels, and I'll record it, and I'll get back with you.